Alrighty, in this video we are going to be talking about derivative sketching, and we kind of need to know a couple of things about sketching derivatives. If f of x is increasing, aka it has a positive slope, this is going to tell us that I have a positive y value. Likewise, if f of x is decreasing, I'm going to have a negative y value. If I have a horizontal tangent line, my derivative is going to be 0, as we saw in the tangent line lab. If I have a maximum, it's also going to be a 0, and if I have a minimum, it's also going to be a 0. However, we do want to distinguish the difference between the maximum and the minimum. So for a maximum, this is when our derivative changes signs from positive to negative. So this means that f of x goes from positive to negative. these two graphs right here. So here I have my horizontal tangent lines. All right, so from here to here, we have a positive slope, which means that my derivative is going to be positive. But looking at this, you'll notice that my slopes are becoming less positive. Since my slopes are becoming less positive, this is going to tell me that my slope is going to be positive, but decreasing. So let's see. It's going to look something like that. You'll see that it's increasing, but then we're going to tend to decrease right here. All right, then I have this section right here. Notice how this section right here, my slope is negative, which means that my derivative is going to be negative. But looking at this right here, I could say that my slope is going to be decreasing a little bit. So decreasing like that. And then from here to here, let's see, here to here, notice how my slope starts to become, my slope becomes to increase. So I'm going to increase here. It's going to look something like that. And then from here to here, you'll notice that my slope is positive. But you'll also notice that my slope is getting more positive. Since it's getting more positive and more steep, this tells me that I'm going to have a positive increasing slope. Something like that. Based off of this right here, you'll see that our derivative for sine right here is going to be cosine, since we're starting up high. So if f of x is cosine, if f of x is sine, this tells me that my derivative is going to be cosine. So this is a derivative that you'll need to know for future reference. We're going to be doing the same thing for cosine right here. So we're going to figure out if the derivative of cosine is positive sine or negative sine, because it's most likely going to be a sine function based off of what we saw right here. All right, so that's going to be my 0, that's going to be my 0, and that's going to be my 0. Now from here to here, notice how my slope is negative. So because my slope is negative, this tells me that my derivative is going to be negative. So I'm going to have something like this right here. You'll see that from here to here, my slopes are decreasing. Since my slopes are decreasing, my derivative here is going to be decreasing from here to here. Likewise, you can see that my slopes are kind of increasing here. Since my slopes are increasing, I'm increasing right here. All right. So now, from here to here, you'll notice that my slope is positive, which means my derivative is going to be positive. From here to, from here to here, you'll probably notice that my slope is kind of increasing, which is going to tell me that my slopes for my derivative are going to be increasing. And then we're going to be decreasing from here to here. Let's see. Then we're going to decrease from here to here. That gives us this lovely thing right here. All right, so this right here is going to give us a negative sine function. So two big things, f of x, if it's sine of x, then my derivative is going to be cosine. If I have cosine, my derivative is going to be negative sine. All right, in the next video, we will talk about analyzing derivatives and going backwards if we're given the derivative function.